Are you finished setting up our safest science lab? Almost. There, done. Looks great. We can see that our lab is safe because we have all of our materials here to not get us in danger. The items we have are a fire extinguisher and a fire blanket, just in case a fire happens, a sink to wash something stuck on our fur or skin away. Aprons are like a shield for that. Then we have safety goggles so nothing hazardous lands in our eyes. Then an eye wash station for when that happens, tongs to hold hot objects, a garbage bin to throw away broken glass or other things. I'm sorry, I broke the beaker. No need to worry because we have a backup. Oh, good. Let me just pick up the glass. Wait! You need a broom and a dustpan to sweep up the glass. Then you can place it in the bin. My honors, please. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, we have a first aid kit to keep the injuries away, a fume hood to... This is getting boring. When are you done? In a while, Tiny. Now, as I was saying, we have a fume hood to exhaust and catch gases, fumes, etc. And finally, we have a safety storage cabinet to store all the flammables. If you see that the lab is not safe, you may not have all the materials you need, or it may be another reason. You may have long hair, which should be tied back. But we don't have long hair. I know, but imagine what you would look like. Oh no, do not remind me again. Next, you should waft a little bit of the chemical to smell it. If you sniff from the beaker, it could cause breathing problems. Speaking about smelling chemicals, you should not taste, mix, or touch them too. This could lead to danger in your body. Then, you should not bring foods or drinks in the... Oh, sorry. Well done, Tiny. You should not bring food, drinks, or jewelry in the... Sorry, I left my bracelet on. Please put that away, because the chemicals can be exposed to the victuals, making you sick when consumed, and as for jewelry, the chemicals could get trapped, and your fur could get injuries. Or skin. Aha! I see that we have a sharp scalpel on the table. Be careful, you'll have to cut something with it in a direction away from you to avoid injuries. And remember what I told you in cooking class, you need to use a sharp knife instead of a dull one because it can slip in your hands and there is a higher chance of getting hurt. Now make sure that there are no chips or cracks on glass objects. If there are, put them in the garbage can. So what happens if we use broken glass objects? It is a health hazard. You could get punctured or cut. Next, if used chemicals should be disposed, I should direct you where to throw it. You know that they are hazardous to ourselves and the environment, right? Yeah, we know that. Oh, and when we're finished using the lab, we must clean up all of the equipment and put them away. Seriously, who leaves all of this here when there's no one in the room? Now, always remember that there are dangers in every lab. A spill on the floor, clean it up. A food piece, clean it up. Anything else on the floor, clean, clean, clean. You could slip and get hurt. And be careful with the Bunsen burners. They cause fire hazards, despite the fact they produce open flames. So what? How would we ever get burned? I'm scared. You could easily get burned if you are not being cautious. Thank you, Inky, but I'm never using the Bunsen burner if I were you. But you could in the future. Oh yeah, that. Next, do not throw anything around the lab. This could cause a lot of dangers such as injuries, material breaking, burning, and so on and so forth. And finally, just like we talked about earlier, more dangers can occur when you use chemicals improperly, not tie your hair back, or leave things on the floor. Do you all know who helps to keep and make our lab safe? The teacher? Correct, and who's that? It's you! Oh, you got it! Oh yeah, and the students. As long as we help out and fix our struggles, our lab will stay safe, hence this lab being the safest. Now let's talk. Why do we all think that our lab is the safest? I think that our lab is safe because we have all of our materials here. I think it's safe because nothing here is broken. And I think it's safe because there are no sticks and stones on the floor. You know, sticks and stones can break your bones. 1, I know the rhyme, but that's not true. 2, there's nothing on the floor in general. But I do agree on all of your answers. They're all correct. So, do you want to start our experiment? You don't have to ask me.